Teachers, we know you're busy and that your time is valuable. We also know that the letter of recommendation process in Naviance wasn't making your life any easier. Well, we wanted to do something about that. Welcome to Teacher Desk. Teacher Desk is a Naviance dashboard that creates a streamlined, step-by-step approach to submitting student letters of recommendation. This new dashboard reduces the number of steps to complete student recommendations using a self-service interface. This interface aims to make the process easier and ultimately give you back your time. Some of the key features of Teacher Desk include the ability to quickly view your requests by deadline, track progress of recommendation requests, view a student request page that makes details easily accessible, and the ability to follow a guided step-by-step process for submitting letters of recommendation. The topics that will be covered during this tutorial are shown here. Start with accessing Teacher Desk and watch straight through, or click on a specific area if you are revisiting content. Upon logging in, if you have a job function of Teacher in Naviance, the Teacher Desk will automatically be displayed as your main dashboard. This means that there is no effort to locate your letter of recommendation requests. If you do not see the Teacher Desk dashboard upon logging in, it may be that your user account job function is not set as Teacher. Talk with your school site administrator about updating your job function. Teacher Desk is only available to teachers at this time. When a student does an all applications request for you to create a recommendation, you will receive one email to notify you of that request. You also receive notifications for each individual request the student makes. This will alert you to access Teacher Desk and manage the letter of recommendation process. The default view in Teacher Desk is a list of students who have requested recommendations from you, but that you have taken no action on. From this same page, you can also select the filter for In Progress to see which recommendations you have started, Submitted to see which have been completed and submitted to the schools, and lastly, a list of all recommendation requests, regardless of status and including fully canceled requests. A fully canceled request is when the student has canceled the recommendation request for all of the schools, not just one. Requested and in-progress recommendations are sorted by nearest deadline as the default. However, the Sort By dropdown can be changed. If you know the exact student you are searching for, you can use the student's search field to enter that student's name and quickly locate their request. For this example, we are going to click on Tito Alvarez's request. Before we get started on using the student request page, it's best to get an overview of what's available here. First, next to the student's name, a link to view their information from their student folder exists. Below that, you will see tags representing each of the colleges to which the student has requested you fill out a letter of recommendation. The tags may be either blue, green, or red. Blue represents an active request not submitted, green means submitted, and red means that the request for that school has been canceled. Next, the nearest deadline displays along with request details directly below. Request details provides a quick overview of the request, including the student note, which may come in handy when writing the letter of recommendation. Lastly, you will see 3 steps that need to be completed in order to submit the letter of recommendation. If you need to return to the Teacher Desk for any reason, click the Letters of Recommendation dashboard from the left menu. There are 3 main steps to follow when completing a letter of recommendation. First is to complete a Common App teacher evaluation form. Second is to upload the letter of recommendation. And third is to submit the recommendation. These 3 easy steps streamline the letter of recommendation workflow for teachers and ensure that you know which steps to take and how to take them. If you are completing letters of recommendation and your school has opted into the Common App integration, you are required to complete a Common App teacher evaluation. Expanding this section will provide the evaluation that you must fill out. The rating section expands to show additional information if you select Yes from Do You Complete Applicants' Academic Ratings? Once you have completed the full survey, click Save. The step collapses and is now marked as complete. If your school has not opted in to the Common App integration, then this step is removed and the teacher will begin with uploading the letter of recommendation as seen here. Returning to Tito's example, let's upload his letter of recommendation. Many teachers use one letter of recommendation for all schools for a student. Step 2 provides the location for uploading that one letter of recommendation for this student. Select Choose File. Find the file that you'd like to upload, and then choose to upload the file. Once uploaded, it shows a list of all of the schools and the connected upload, status, and deadline for each school. This also marks the step complete. From the bottom of the section, you can choose to either view the file, replace the file, or delete the file. Now you might be wondering about uploading a different letter for a specific college. You cannot do that on this page. To add a different letter for one of the colleges, you will want to navigate to the Student folder, eDocs, and then the Prepare tab. From this location, as was available in the past, you can add a unique student letter of recommendation for a college. If you plan to add a unique letter for a school, be sure to complete this step prior to submitting your files using TeacherDesk. Whatever changes you make on the eDocs Prepare tab will automatically display on TeacherDesk. This will show up in Step 2 and will not be able to be overwritten from the TeacherDesk. Once your upload is complete, you are ready to move on to Step 3, submitting your files. When you click the Expand option to submit your files, they automatically begin the process of getting submitted. When they are completed, the status will change to Submitted. If a letter submission is blocked from a school, the document will show as blocked. A letter may be blocked because it was either not requested by the student or the maximum letters for that school has been met. The student letter of recommendation is marked complete. You will also notice that all the school tags turn green to indicate that a recommendation has been submitted for those schools. In some instances, your school may have the counseling department submit the recommendations on your behalf. If that is the case, the third step will be grayed out as shown here. When you return to the student's student request page, the newly added school tag will be shown in blue. Within Step 2, which is uploading the letter of recommendation, the added college displays on the list. You will need to use Choose File to add the same or a new letter. Once that is completed, move to Step 3 to ensure the letter of recommendation gets filed for this school. TeacherDesk brings value by providing a streamlined, step-by-step approach to submitting student letters of recommendation. As you saw in the video, 3 simple guided steps are all it takes to submit a student letter of recommendation.